Hello, my student. This chapter, we discuss about the business hardware and also software. This is the terminology that you will receive when you learn and in your life about the tool and also in the terminology in the computer. First one is storage. Next is input device. Next is output device. Then CPU, RAM, and ROM. Most of us have been know and understanding what is the function of these two. Next, I will explain more detail about what is the function of these two. The output device mainly consists about the output of the information that you will receive, mainly in the printer and also laptop and also computer. Storage is the device that we put information or data, and then we can store it through online or can store it into certain device. It can consist of hard disk, CD, and also DVD. Right now, because of the emerging of the technology, we can store our information through online using the cloud storage. RAM and ROM is known as the internal memory for the computer. And then CPU is the central processing unit. It is also known as the brain for the laptop and also for the computer. Input device mostly is the device that we use to put the information and also data into it. Next, I will explain about the potential career if you learn about the management information system. The first one is the Chief Security Officer. This Chief Security Officer responsible for ensuring the security of business system and also help to prevent against the hackers and also virus. This is the potential career. And then Chief Technology Officer. This responsible for speed and also manage accuracy of the information in the management information system. Then Chief Privacy Officer. This responsible for ensuring the ethical or also legal issue when managing in the management information system. And then Chief Information Officer. This will look and oversee all the MRS. And also, this person also will responsible to plan about the goal and also objective of the business. And then the last one, Chief Knowledge Officer. This person in charge for collecting and maintaining the company knowledge. So, because of the rising of the fourth revolution industry, the MRS become the potential influencer and also potential impact in the business. Next, I will go and explain about the terminology in the data storage. First one is about 1 kilobyte. This is 1 byte. 1000 byte. And then 1 megabyte is equivalent to 1 million byte. At this stage, this is mostly being used in the floppy disk in 1995. And then 1 gigabyte is 1 billion byte. And then we also have 1 terabyte right now. Most of the hard disks right now have 1 terabyte. And then 1 petabyte. Next is 1 exabyte. And then 1 zettabyte. And then 1 yottabyte. And right now, the total storage of the internet is about 1 exabyte. Because every day we doing the social media, we put up our video at social media, and then we put up the video at the YouTube, and then we capture a picture. So every day we keep on uploading our information to the social media. And then the total storage of the internet right now is about 1 exabyte. Next is about the supercomputer. So supercomputer mostly being used by the large corporation to maintain the data and also to ensure that the business can be run smoothly. Because right now, all the data is very huge and we are not save our data in a very small file. Right now, all the data must be fully graphic, must be, if you make a video, they must be very big image and also good image to store into the file, and then it required a lot of storage. And so the supercomputer will play an important role in store and maintain the data. Supercomputer also mostly being used by large corporations such as Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and many more. This company use the supercomputer to help maintain the database of the user and also help to distribute the data very fast. So that's why when we use the social media, the data is transformed and can be transferred very fast. Next, I will going to explain about the MIS infrastructure. There are basically 3 main important in developing a good MIS infrastructure. The first infrastructure is about the support operation. The support operation mostly insists and also consists regarding the backup, recovery, and also if there is a disaster recovery, and also business continuity planning process. So this is the support operation. Next is about support changes. This unit, the function of the unit is regarding the accessibility of the knowledge, and then the availability of the information, and then also the portability. And then this unit also will know about the reliability of the information. This unit will ensure that all the information will be screening before pass to the other department. Next is the support sustainability. When all the information be screening, it will be stored into the cloud computing and also grid computing. This will ensure that the business can be sustained and then the database cannot be hacked or be manipulated by the outsiders. Right now, most of the company using the cloud computing to maintain their database and also to prevent the hackers. Most of the company, they are using Amazon Web Service, we call the AMS, and to support the cloud computing and then to ensure the privacy, and then also the data cannot be manipulated by the third party. Next, I'm going to explain about the supply chain, the importance of supply chain in the management information system. What is supply chain? This is all the stages in fulfilling a customer request, and then it also help the flow the information of the product and also fund. And basically, supply chain involve the process from the raw material until to the process towards the end to the customer. The process here start from the supplier, manufacturer, distributor, and then pass to the retailer, and then customer. For the perspective of supplier, the supplier will provide the raw material, energy, service, and component. And then the manufacturer will create the component and then come up with a very good product and also service. And then after that, the distributor will distribute the product to the retailer, and then the retailer will receive and also will sell the product to the customer. This is basically is the supply chain process. Next, I'm going to explain supply chain in the management information system. Supply chain in the management information system consists of network of organization and process, and then they will also analyze and procuring raw material, and then understanding and transform the raw material into product, and then they will distribute the product. In management information system, there will be a upstream supply chain and also downstream supply chain. Upstream supply chain consists of the firm suppliers, supplies, and then create the relationship with all the person that involved in the supply chain. Whether in the downstream supply chain, organization and also processes responsible for delivering product to the customer. And then we also have the internal supply chain, which is in the internal department. The flow of supply chain. There are 4 concepts here in the flow in the supply chain. The first one is information flow. And then it is very important to know about what is the invoice, what is the sale, and then specification, and then about the order, and the rules and regulation. So, in management information system, you can retrieve the information from the supplier, how much that they charge, how much that they get, and what kind of material that they use in getting the product and also the raw material. Next is the primary cash flow. This will look into the payment of the product, what is the suppliers that involved in this. And then primary product flow. And this process will look into the what kind of material, component, suppliers, the finished product. And then the last one is the reverse product flow. If there is a complaint about the product, for example, you buying product from Lazada, This is for the example. So you receive the product that is not in good hand, not in the good condition, and then you have to report to the customer department, and then there will be a person that will take back the product and then going to repair it, or maybe going to replace it, and or maybe going to give new product to you. This is the we call as the reverse product flow. So all this is the base in the supply chain management information system. This is the example that I use regarding one of the company we call the Nike supply chain. You can see that there is a upstream supply chain, and then the downstream supply chain, and then primary product flow, and then the primarily cash flow. Next, what is the impact and the importance of supply chain management information system? The importance of the supply chain management information system, you can distribute the information very easily, and then it can also cut the company operating costs. And there is a research show that using the supply chain management information system can cut the operating expenses more than 25%. Then the impact of supply chain management information system or help in the just-in-time strategy. So the component arrive as they need it, and then the finished product shift after leaving the assembly line, and then it also help in the safety stock. Buffer for lack of flexibility in supply chain, and then help also prevent the bullwhip effect. Bullwhip effect is the information about product and demand get distorted as it passed from one entity to next across supply chain. And then this also explain about what is the other impact of the supply chain management system. And then it also help mass supply to the demand of the customer, and then reduce inventory levels, and so we don't have to use a lot of storage, and then improve delivery service, and then speed product time to the market, use assets more effectively, reduce supply chain costs, lead to increased profitability, increase sale, reduce working capital requirement, collaboration platform for all value chain participants to leverage. Next slide, I'm going to explain about the customer relationship management.